Hi guys, it's Jen and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the IT Cosmetics CC Veil Beauty Fluid Foundation. That is a mouthful. This is exactly 0.34 fluid ounces. This is a cushion foundation. This is actually the first cushion foundation in the US. It has a nice little mirror right here. It has this little sponge, which is actually really nice and applies really well. Then you open it up, it had a protector over it, and then this is the foundation. So you just push into it. This one actually doesn't pick up as much of the L'Oreal one as, like, it doesn't pick up as much foundation when you push your finger into it as the L'Oreal one does. So I did notice that because I had bought the L'Oreal one and used it, and I've done a first impression on it. So it doesn't pick up as much. The one thing I can say about this one is this one actually pops out. It pops out and you can put a refill back in. You can buy a refill on IT Cosmetics website for $32. This retails for $38. So I'm not a big fan of the price, but if you guys want to see a demo of this, me applying this on my face, you can stay tuned. And then I will give you guys my final thoughts after the demo. I'm going to do the sponge on this half of my face, and then I'm going to try something else on the other. One thing I can say is this one doesn't, I don't know, like, it doesn't soak up as much with the sponge little applicator thing from the sponge here that the L'Oreal one does. So I'll go ahead and try to figure this one out. Oh wow. This one definitely gives me a lot more coverage, a lot quicker than the other one. And I like the applicator a lot better than the other one, but I feel just from using this, I would go through this very, very quickly. Oh. Beating my fingers up again. This shade definitely is dark. Like, I don't know, like it matches, but it looks darker compared to my neck, which I don't know if you can tell in the video, but in person I can see it. Like, my face is a different color than my neck. So, and this is in the shade light, so if you are very fair, this is not going to match you at all. They do have a porcelain shade or a fair shade. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I think it's fair. So yeah, this, I don't know, it covers up a lot. Man, I feel like I've used a lot of product. I feel like I would really go through this really quickly. So now I'm going to test it with a brush. The same brush that I used with the L'Oreal one, and I used the Real Techniques buffing brush. So I figured, why not use the same brush to test out both products. This is not picking anything up. Like, oh, there we go. I literally had to like shove this in there to get it to pick up the product. Going in for another dip. This does blend out really nice, so I am gonna give it points for that. It blends out really, really well. A lot better than the L'Oreal one. The L'Oreal one I felt like, I don't know, was very, very streaky. The little pad that came with it wasn't very good, I didn't think. So after applying this on both sides of my face, honestly, I can't really tell much of a difference with the brush or the pad, except for I feel like, I don't know, I really can't tell a difference. The only difference I kind of see is that the pad, I have a little bit more redness right in here, but that could literally just be my skin and not covering it. It covered the redness on my chin very well. I actually like this foundation so far. It is very, very luminous, as you can tell. Too, I have lights shining, but just still in person, it's very, very luminous. I feel like this color actually matches me really well, even though I was kind of saying I didn't like the color at first. I actually really like this color. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face, and I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores to set my face. So now I don't look as shiny. So now that that has been set, I don't look as shiny. I still look pretty shiny, but in person this actually looks really natural, really nice. I had to set it. I couldn't keep that glossy look to it. So I'm going to finish up the rest of my face, and then I will be back and let you guys know kind of what my final thoughts are on this, but I think we kind of know what my final thoughts are going to be. I just have to see how everything else applies over top of this, so I will be back. So my final thoughts on this IT Cosmetics foundation for my first impression of it. I actually really like this foundation. I feel like it looks really nice on the skin. The color match is actually really nice. I kind of thought at first it was going to be a little too dark, but it actually looks really nice after I've applied all my makeup and everything like that. So I actually really like this product. The only downside to this is the price. I hate the price. I absolutely hate the price because this little packaging is just plastic. It's not like, you know, a metal or anything like that. It literally is just plastic, like cheap plastic. So I think for $38 that is a little expensive for the product inside. You're not getting that much, and you're paying like $6 more just for a piece of plastic just to insert it into. So you're paying $32 for a refill. I just don't feel like the price is there. I feel like it should be a lot cheaper if you're going to go through all the effort of, you know, buying this to buy a refill later on. I just don't see why they couldn't have dropped the price of the actual refill because you're already physically buying this. So I just kind of feel like that's a downside. I feel like it should be like $20. You know, come on, discount the refill. I know you're paying for the product inside anyway, but I mean, not everybody's going to, you know, have a refill. This is the refill that I actually have. You get the refill and the sponge, but I mean, not everybody's going to, you know, want a refill or to pay that much money for a refill and the product. I mean, that's just crazy. But other than that, I really like this product. Like, I wish the price was a lot better and a lot more affordable. I like this a lot more than the L'Oreal one that just came out recently in the drugstore. This was the first cushion foundation in the US. I don't know if I had already said that or not, but I really like this one. I like the color match. It matches really well. It looks really good on the skin. It does have an SPF of 50, so that's really nice. It doesn't emphasize my pores. It looks really nice. The applicator actually blends out really well. I used a brush also. I liked both sides. I couldn't really tell much of a difference. I really like the product, but the number one con is the price. The price is just way, way too much. And I love the finish that it gives. Like, this looks so natural and so beautiful on the skin. Like, It Cosmetics did an awesome job with this. Just the price just kills me. I can't get over the price. That is all for my first impressions. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and if you guys want to check out It Cosmetics, the cushion like foundation that they have, then I really recommend it. If it is in your price range, it is a really awesome product. The L'Oreal one is an okay dupe for it, but it definitely doesn't compare in my book. I just feel like this one is a lot nicer. It looks a lot nicer on the skin. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and until next time, bye guys.